Waynesboro, Virginia, we have blinking light syndrome here too. Haven't seen any drones, but tell me why everything's blinking.
Flashing lights, pulsing skies, and the electric veil. A growing anomaly now connects our streets to the sky and to the systems that bind them both. Across neighborhoods, cities, and now the radar feeds that sweep across our skies, a synchronized pulse has begun to emerge. Streetlights flicker in rhythm. Entire radar systems show clouds pulsing, strobing like a heartbeat. Energy surges through both the atmosphere and the ground. For months, maybe years, viewers have noticed something strange when watching radar loops. The clouds aren't moving naturally, and they're pulsing. Not from rain, not from wind, and not from normal storm activity. It's a rhythmic throb, on and off, on and off. At first, many blame the glitchy apps or low-res data, but it's not just one app and it's not just one region. It's happening everywhere. When overlaid with footage of flickering streetlights or power surges, the pattern is unmistakable. The sky is pulsing at the same time as the grid. This is no longer just a visual curiosity, it's a synchronized symptom. If the radar pulses line up with the electrical flickers on the ground, we're no longer talking about isolated phenomena. We're looking at a planetary circuit behaving like it's a manipulated organism. And here's what's likely happening. Electromagnetic injections into the ionosphere or lower atmosphere, phased array radar systems modulating the energy environment, metallic aerosols, chemtrails, enhancing conductivity, feedback between the global electric circuit and the smart grid. When you send a signal into a conductive medium and pulse it, you create a resonance, and resonance ripples through every connected layer. Clouds pulse on the radar, lights flicker in the street, the Earth's nervous system spasms in plain sight. We live within an electric shell, the Earth's atmosphere charged and grounded by natural forces. But when artificial signals begin to override those natural resonance, disruption manifests in everything connected. Streetlights with embedded control chips begin to flash. Power lines surge or hum. Wi-Fi routers spike in electromagnetic frequency. Radar echoes become visual proof of energy being injected and bouncing back. It's like watching a human nervous system being shocked at regular intervals, except it's happening on a planetary scale. Technogenic interference and global calibration. Could these radar pulses and light flickers be part of a test, a calibration, an outright attack, synchronization of systems, or side effects of something much larger, manipulation involving atmospheric resonance tuning, ionospheric plasma lensing, geoengineering grid activations, artificial pole migration influence? Well, one thing's for certain, nature doesn't pulse like this, but artificial systems do. And when the systems touch both the sky and the grid, the signs light up right before your very eyes. Not every war has bombs, some use radar beams. And not every invasion uses troops, some use arrays and silent frequencies. This is a war of signals, a war for control over the biosphere, and the signs aren't hidden anymore. They're flashing on your radar screen, on your street corner, inside your very cells. Now ask yourself, why is it pulsing? And more importantly, who's holding the switch? The world is flashing, flooding, and burning, and it's not by accident. The signs were subtle at first, just flickering lights and pulsing clouds on the radar, but now the atmosphere itself is convulsing. Hundreds of thousands of lightning strikes flash across the United States in a single day. Record-breaking floods rise within minutes, swallowing entire towns. Fires erupt with no natural ignition, devouring landscapes and leaving behind melted steel, powdered ash, and untouched trees. Entire continents are affected. While all eyes are on the spectacle, the plan continues. Lightning is no longer just a storm feature. It's become a delivery system, a byproduct of sky electrification. With the atmosphere charged by conductive metals, lightning finds more paths to ground. Microwave weapons are frequency-based cloud systems, can artificially charge systems. The result is unprecedented lightning storms. This is electromagnetic manipulation, not weather. And when the sky gets supercharged, the land below pays the price. We are now seeing record-breaking floods, cities drowning within minutes, rivers overflow in seconds, dams fail mysteriously, warning systems fail to activate, result of microwave-directed rainfall, cloud seeding with conductive particulates, disrupted jet streams from scalar ionospheric manipulation, intentional sabotage of dams and levees. Water is now a weapon, and so is the absence of it. From flash floods to engineered droughts, the goal is not balance, it's destabilization. In many of these fires, trees burn from the inside out, cars melt while leaves remain untouched, houses vanish into white ash with no normal charring, burn paths follow unusual straight lines or curves. These signs don't point to forest fire behavior, they point to high-energy microwave bursts, localized directed energy systems, signal-based ignition via smart infrastructure, and what often follows the fire, smart city rebuilding initiatives. Destroy the old to build the new grid. Here's what we see in the aftermath. Entire towns erased, survivors relocated or denied access to their homes. Blueprints emerge for climate-resilient smart cities. Digital surveillance zones are quietly installed. Destruction becomes the pretext. What comes next is the grid. Digital IDs, 15-minute cities, predictive policing, all built on top of a disaster. This isn't adaptation. This is occupation by infrastructure. And while everyone is distracted, they build. The flashing skies keep you watching. The chaos keeps you reeling, and the headlines keeps your eyes away from the very blueprint. Because this is an inverted world. News isn't for truth, it's for misdirection. Technology, it isn't for liberation, it's for containment. Climate response isn't for healing, it's for restructuring society from the ground up. The storm, the fire, the flood, they're not just disasters, they are an initiation ritual for the digital prison. We're not just living through a climate event, we're living through a coordinated shift of civilization. And just like the radar that pulses in rhythm with your streetlights, this entire system is humming in sync. It's one system, one signal, one agenda. The real question is, will you keep watching the flicker, or will you pull back the curtain on what's powering it? Alright, Skywatchers, stay aware, be prepared, and until next time, keep looking up.